Welcome to episode 20 of the Hot Girl Shit podcast with your hosts, Louise Green
and Millie Cookie. We're here to make you the baddest fucking self from the inside and out.
From all things wellness, fitness, beauty, fashion, and manifesting your dream life.
We'll be here every Sunday to help you get on your
Hot Girl Shit.
Woo-hoo.
Episode 20! Oh my
we
God.
did it.
20 episodes
Crazy.
of us.
20 more to come. 20,000
200
more.
million. Yay, welcome to today's episode, Queens. Today, what are we doing?
Navigating your 20s.
Navigating your 20s, feeling lost in your 20s.
Where to go.
What to do,
Yeah.
how to feel, what's
What
going
the
on.
fuck?
And you're feeling it at the moment.
I am feeling it. I am.
So it's a relevant episode.
It is, but I feel
going
like, should we talk about what we did this week first?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You go
Okay,
first.
what did I do this week? Well, I hit 100k on TikTok.
Milestone.
And you were so sweet. I feel like I didn't thank you enough on the day. So thank you so much. So
You're
her
very welcome.
and my boyfriend, was it you and him that mostly planned it? They organised a surprise for me. So my boyfriend lied and he was like, oh, I'm gonna take you out somewhere for a surprise to celebrate. So he was basically trying to get me out the house so that they could come to mine and decorate and sort it all out.
Yeah.
There was balloons, there was cake, there was food, there was wine.
That was everything.
It was so cute.
Everything you could ask.
There's a video of me coming in because he was being so weird. You guys were laughing, weren't you?
We were stuck in her kitchen, we were waiting there in silence, and we heard them come through the door. And you're like, we could just hear you talking. I was kind of nervous. Everyone else we were all laughing, and we were like, what's going on?
Because I was like, I'm not going in.
Yeah.
He was like, I need a shit. Just go into the kitchen. Can you make me some creatine? And I was like, no, just make it yourself. Fuck off. And I knew he was starting to be sus. I knew there was something in there. I didn't know all of you guys were going to be in there though. I thought he'd just put up some balloons and was cute, whatever. Because I saw the balloons in his car.
Yeah,
I told you that.
yeah.
And I didn't know she'd been plotting the whole time. I was like, guess what? I found balloons in my boyfriend's car. And she was like, what colour are they?
Yeah, because I was planning to get the decorations,
Yeah.
but he sorted that.
Yeah.
And I was just nervous about the colour.
Yeah.
Because I know, you
Yeah.
like your certain stuff, but he did really
great.
good.
Yeah, I
and your
was
mum helped.
Yeah,
so
she
that
made
was
us
great.
all the food, but he was a bit dumb. My mum wasn't sad because he was going to take me bowling or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my God, can we go to this Italian? Because I just love this Italian place. And he should have been no, because my mum was making loads of so much food.
I did say to him,
yeah.
don't take her for dinner.
Yeah, and he's just stupid.
But he did great anyway.
He did great.
There
You
was so
did
much
great.
food left over. And we didn't even use the sparklers.
I know, and then my boyfriend took the cake and took it to his friend's house. No, I'm kidding. Well, he did ask me, but he was like, right, you don't like cake. I like cake.
Licked one side.
So did he. He was going like that before he took it. I was like, hello, I want to get a photo with the sparklers. And then he just took it to his friends and they all enjoyed it.
Oh,
he tried to take the
good.
bloody 100 sparklers as well. There was a 100. I was like, no, that's getting my memory box, love.
Yeah, not for
cheek
you.
of it. But yeah, other than that, what have I been doing? Same old.
Yeah.
Filming, editing,
Living life.
editing. Yeah.
And that was
That's
my
about it.
week, kind
Yeah.
of, just same, working, surprised you.
Yeah.
And then I actually went up to my boyfriend's house after that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was alright. And not alright, but the drive, because
Yeah.
it's kind of far.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was good. And
Yeah, I
had a
don't know how
sexy
you do
roast.
that off, in the evening.
But just imagine, you've not seen.
No, I know, but I just feel like
I was
can't.
literally falling asleep.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
would
you
be
need to stand in
dead.
front of me.
At that time, even any time after 8, I'd be contemplating, shall I drive? It's just, yeah. I know it's not it's an hour and a half, so it's not the worst, but it's still
It is, long. I was thinking that I got here and I waited for half an hour and I was like, oh.
Yeah, and then you were like, I'm going home fast. I was like, nah, I couldn't. But you know
But we
what I'm
did
like? I just bin things off so quick.
And then I came back on Monday to babysit. But now we're here and we're back. And
we're here.
Yeah.
We're recording.
We had a bit of issues. Well, I did with fucking CapCut.
Yeah.
So sorry about that last episode. But all uploads will be Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting this week, we announced it in that episode. We were like, Sunday's the new day, Sunday's the new day, and it's been uploaded.
I'm so sorry, guys. I have been going through it, and this is why this episode links to it. So shall we just get
in? Why didn't you explain what you're feeling like? Okay. I feel like so many girls, everyone in their 20s is lost and confused and what am I doing with my life?
Definitely. So as you guys know, I've just like finished uni. I did my degree in media and communications. Bearing in mind, my graduation still hasn't happened yet. It's in November. But right now, like, a lot of my friends have got corporate jobs and whatever have you. And although I've got a plan, I still feel like I'm behind. I don't know. It's like this weird period of time. Just feeling like I'm not doing things right. I'm not on the right path. Am I doing what's right for me? Like, it's a lot to think about, very overwhelming. And usually when I get like this, I'm like, no, it's fine, just, carry on with life, like, it'll be fine. But this time I really like tried to take it in and like sit with my emotions a bit more, because I feel like it's very easy just to like ignore them. But yeah, I just feel like this relates to everyone in our 20s, and just like, what are we doing, where are we going, what is the goal? I think it's the biggest thing is because this period of time is like very important to set you up for your 30s and your 40s and your 50s, so it's like very scary.
Yeah, I feel like literally, like you said, everyone has it. Like, I've spoken to so many people and they're like, I just don't know what I'm doing, and I'm like, yeah, but neither does anyone. Like, no one actually knows. Like, obviously you see some people online and they look like they've got like everything figured out and know what's going on, and obviously some people do, but that's very rare at this age. A lot of people don't know what they want to do with their life till they're in their 30s, like. And I think that's the thing, that's like, we're all in such a rush to like figure it out and be like, what am I doing? And it can definitely get to you. Like, this was like, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago. So when I was working at the tapas bar, I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. What am I doing? Because at this point as well, like, people were going off to uni, or they were doing apprenticeships, or like Hannah's at JP Morgan, like Jess is doing her nursing and stuff. And I remember there'd be so many times where like, we'd be in a group like meeting new people like on holiday, and everyone would be like, so what does everyone do? And it's like, I work at JP Morgan, I do this and I do this, and I just felt like, I don't need, like, I just felt so like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And I went through a phase, like, bearing in mind, I'm always like, I don't want to go to uni, don't care about apprenticeship, I'm not trying to get into that stuff, like, that's just not what I was ever thinking about. I felt so like lost. I used to like cry like every day, like, what am I doing? I was having a serious midlife crisis. I was like bloody applying to random. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna move to Manchester. This was like 3 years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna move to Manchester. I was like looking at like apprenticeships and like marketing and media. Like, what the fuck? And like, I fully applied. Like, I fully had to like, I filmed like a video of myself for like the first stage of the interview, like me speaking, like stuff. Like, I was fully like actually applying for stuff, because I just felt so lost. But thankfully, I just,
you stuck it out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm fine. Because at this point as well, I was like really doubting. Like I've literally got journal pages that I read when I was in this time where I'm like, I don't know what to do, and I'm like explaining how I'm looking into Manchester, and I'm saying like, obviously I'm doing like some content, but I just don't know if I can see myself doing this. I don't know if I could actually do that, whatever. And this was like 3 years ago, so even from then it took a while. So I think everyone's just
at this
stage, like confused, like, and you kind of, I feel like you get so lost that you start like thinking of things that you actually don't even want to do just to do something. Like,
and it's really funny because you start like doubting yourself, and like when things aren't going your way, and then it's like not giving yourself enough time for things to happen. You just got to do what's making you happy right now, because you know what, everything works out. It actually does.
Yeah, everyone has it. Everyone feels like that in their 20s. Like, everyone's confused. They don't know what they're doing with their life, and like, I feel like it's a time for like a lot of comparison and a lot of just feeling lost. Like, you're looking at everyone, seeing what they're doing, like, oh my God, they seem so much further ahead. Even with things like, like savings or like money, like everyone's broke pretty much, especially if you just come out of uni. Like, what uni student, unless they are like have a family that's like, sorting them out. Like, you've just been in education, you come out, it's really hard to get like jobs, or if you're like thinking of doing something else, like everyone's broke. And I feel like that you can compare that a lot, but like, you have to remember everyone is in the same boat pretty much. Like 99% of people are in the same boat. Like, what am I doing? Blah, 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 blah. Like, especially if you are trying to find like a corporate graduate job, I swear it's really actually hard to find straight out of uni.
I think a lot of people, I think it just depends what field you're in and what you go into, but I think it is pretty hard. Yeah. Which I think is why it's put more pressure, because a lot of people I know have got them, and then I'm thinking like, if I tried to get one, would I get one? So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And weird little stage.
I think, we feel lost, we feel confused, what am I doing? But I think you need to like switch that to like just exploring. And I think remembering you are so young, like ridiculous. If someone in their 30s, 40s, like you always see podcasts where they're like, it's like older people, like, what would I say to myself in my 20s? And it's like, just relax. Like, I don't know, everything's going to be fine. And this is the time, everyone says it, that you should be taking risks, doing things, exploring what you like. Because if you have no idea, it's almost like, it's obviously not exciting, it's very stressful, but it's like there's so much that you could do, and you can find it, and you will find it.
I think now we're very lucky as well with like social media, like seeing that, and like we have access to people, like people asking these questions and like giving us this advice, and like also other people sharing their feelings, like, so I feel like we're in a very good position. Like, it feels like there's a lot more people that are going through the same thing,
and you can actually see it.
Yeah, like you can see it. And even when people, like, you look at someone and you think they've got it figured out, like, it's still probably going through their head, like, the exact same thing.
Because, like, you can look at someone, they might, like, in your eyes, if you're really struggling and you think, oh my god, this person has a really good job, like, locked in, blah, 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 but they might be hating it and wish they were doing something else, and this isn't the path that they wanted. Like, you never know, just because you look at someone, especially, like, on socials, or, like, whatever, like we've said this so many times in episodes, but like social media is a highlight reel, because it's not even just careers, it's just like life in general, like how successful you are, like how much money are, your fitness, like everything in your 20s. I think it's just like, it is meant to be a time for like being lost. That's why like everyone says like the 30s are where it's at, apparently, because like 20s is just confusing and like what's going on and figuring it out, and 30s is when you're actually like having a great time.
I don't know, there is like, although you get these feelings, I think there's also so much beauty in like being able to feel like this as well. Like when I am in this stage, and although I haven't been so harsh on myself, I'm like, wow, what a privilege I'm to be like, what am I doing? I've got all these options. Like we're all very lucky that we even have what we're doing next. What's going on? Like we've got that going through our head. But yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on us as well. To like try and figure it out. But the issue with that is we also have so much freedom, so it's like kind of like really confusing. I think like we're in this.
I think it's like pressure from yourself though.
True. Like a weird like in between where you feel like you should be doing everything, and I think social media does. Like when I open it up and I'm like, I see like these couples, they're like on the road to my first 100k, or like, and I think that is so great. But when you're like feeling that, it's like, whoa. Like, that's a lot. And, like, it's like, you see these TikToks, like, how many savings do you have? And it's like,
I see that.
Fucking 100,000. I've got 5,000. I've got 20,000. And it's like, whoa, like, okay, that's so good. But, like, why are we, like, it's very, like, we're very liberal about talking about like these things. And I think sometimes we should, come to money, not because I'm salty, but maybe kind of like, I do think it shouldn't be spoken about. But
I don't know where they find these people, because I don't know anyone that has that much.
They're probably just making this up. Oh, I do. Really? Many of my friends are really good at saving.
We're awful.
Well,
no, we're awful.
And there's this one friend who's so good, and she just worked in a normal job like us, fucking so many savings. And then like, what's your saving advice? What's your saving advice? Da 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 da. Every time I see it, I'm like, give me more saving advice, and it's always the same. But
I'm so bad at it. Like, even now, I've got like, so I have like a business bank account now, and I do it so it takes 20% and puts it in a tax thing. So like, whatever. And I look at that tax pot, and I'm like, you just spend it all. Like, it's fucking depressing. Like, seeing all that money, and I'm like, wow.
It's crazy.
And that's like not savings, but like, even that I want to spend. If I save a bit, I'm like, nah, it's coming back.
Do you not think like when you start saving, you get a bit of a bug for it, or no?
I've saved a bit, right, but just for barley, so I know it's gonna go. So it's like I'm saving, but I think that, like, I'm bad at. I can save if it's for something, like for a holiday or something. Particularly not to put a Debbie down. So when my dad died, he was like. He was like very big in the industry, and it was like on the news, not on the news, but like everyone knew, obviously. And so one of his friends that was also like on social media in the industry set up like a GoFundMe for me and my brother. For some reason, people donated and they raised a lot of money. It was always bad, to be fair, but also this money I can't have for 5 years, so it's not like money would only go
on a deposit
for deposit, like on a house or holidays, traveling holidays, like, but that's not expensive. like, it is expensive, like, in the grand scheme. I think that's a good. But then it's
Maybe
good just to save for any.
Guys, should we save?
We should save. We probably should. But you should save, and we need to get onto savings. I've saved, like, for Bali, but then it's just like I'm doing great, but I know that's all gonna go in like the next 2 months because I'm saving for that. So I just need to get into the habit for saving for nothing, just to save. But then when I'm saving for nothing, I'm like, oh, I'll take it back now.
These fucking savings.
Anyway, but don't feel bad if you have no savings. We don't have any savings. I technically do, but I've not done it myself. That's not good advice.
No,
but I'm not saving.
Don't listen to this fucking shit. But don't be stressed. Okay, actually be clever about things. Don't
be clever, but also understand loads of people don't have savings.
Yeah.
Loads of people don't. Moving on swiftly from... Not swiftly, that took fucking ages. But I think another thing, because I feel like we're speaking a lot about money and careers, but obviously we can't really relate to this because we've both got lovely boyfriends now.
Yeah.
But another thing I think people struggle with in their 20s is feeling like lonely and like they need to find the right relationship and the perfect person, which obviously... we're not really feeling that because we've
so true.
got someone. But I think a lot of people do struggle with that. And again, on social media, you'll see loads of relationships and cute couple stuff. And it's like, when am I going to find my person?
That, I just think, like, if I wasn't with my boyfriend, I would just be living life right now and not be stressed. And I know it might seem like I'm very, like, because I got one, it's like, you know, I don't need to worry. But genuinely, when I was single, I was just making myself happy doing what I want. And not that... it shouldn't be any different anyway when you're in a relationship, which for me...
But you're not looking for someone.
Yeah, like, I was never... and I think that's how you should be doing it now.
Definitely.
Like, everything falls into place. And when you're, like, focusing on yourself and doing what's best for you, everything falls into place. Yeah, and, like, the perfect person will come with that. And however long it takes, that's how long it should take.
Exactly.
And just trust the process.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes the more you, like... focus on it and you're like, I really want to find a boyfriend, I want to find the perfect person, blah blah blah, I think the more you push it away, like, it sounds like really annoying, but I think, like, people say dating yourself and focusing on yourself and making yourself happy as well, because if you are, like, you know, some people really do crave a relationship and they don't really value themselves, they're not putting their energy into themselves, so when you do find one, it's not going to be what you want because you're just taking whatever. So I feel like when you focus on yourself, date yourself, love yourself, your standards rise and you're gonna find a better person as well.
And I think the issue with that, like, really yearning for, like, a relationship, you end up, like, in, like, if you pick just whoever comes, that's when it can be really toxic and, like, actually fuck you up and fuck your 20s up even more.
Yeah,
like,
and your 20s, you're meant to be single, to be honest. Like, this is the time. Like, you're gonna find someone and hopefully settle down for the rest of your life. So if you're single in your 20s, this is, like, the best time to be single and just have fun and be with your friends and be with yourself. And
go on as
enjoy
many
your time.
holidays.
Yeah,
get fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
shag everyone.
No, you don't have to, but
you can if you want. But yeah, I think just if you are in that position where you're like, you know, I really want to find my person, just don't even think about it. I know it's obviously way easier said than done, especially, you know, if you don't have a lot of female friendships, that's even harder.
Yeah,
but I think focusing on that rather than a boy or a man, yourself, and making female friendships, because they're the ones that are gonna last, like, forever as well. Like, boys can come and go, and
like, as well, the things about friendship which is so important is they're literally like the family that you choose, which is I think why you need to focus in your 20s. This is why I think you really need to focus on maybe getting a few good female friendships if you don't have any. Like, I think that's really important because they can last you a lifetime. Like, they will if you nurture them right.
Nurture your friendships.
Yeah, so that always helps.
Yeah, and if you're, like, looking at stuff on social media and thinking, oh my god, I wish that was me, remember, not everything is as real as it looks on social media. And it's not all fun and games as they might portray it. So, like, boys do that, like, in an argument, they'll, like, do something to, like, try and make it better and be like, look, I love you, and it's like, fuck it off. But yeah, just focus on yourself. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing, especially in relationships. It will come when it's meant to come, when you're in the right space yourself, when they're in the right space, like, everything.
So we mentioned this previously, but, like, everyone is on their own life path. So it's kind of linking to what we mentioned earlier, but looking at other people and, like, thinking, oh, they're doing so well, or if you know a friend and they're, like, they're doing really well, they've got their dream job, they're, you know, they've just been promoted, whatever. Just because they're there now doesn't mean
behind.
Yeah, we've got so many years left ahead of us, Like, everything will happen, everything will fall in place. So,
and we always talk about like divine timing. Like,
yes.
it's gonna happen when it's meant for you. Like, everything, just because you feel behind right now, it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be teaching you lessons. It's not right now. So it will happen for you, but just because it's happening to your friends or people you see on social media doesn't mean you're going to be stuck like this forever. It's just not the right time for whatever reason. There could be a million, and when it happens, you actually a lot of time realize, oh my god, now I can see why it hasn't happened. Like, you know, everyone says everything happens for a reason. You know, when something really bad happens, or like you go through a horrible breakup, or like something, and you're like, why is this happening to me? And then later on you look back and you're like, oh my god, that's why. Like, you actually can sometimes see the reasons for it, like, later down the line. So, yeah, you're so right. Divine timing. Don't feel rushed. It's going to happen.
Yeah. You just got to trust in whatever it is that you, like, believe in. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's, the universe, or if it's God or whatever, you got to put faith into that. I think it's kind of good to, like, have something that you feel connected to. I feel like that always is very helpful as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it gives you, it like makes you feel safer and like
like gives you a bit of security. For me, like, that really helps. And I'm just like, I'm gonna put it out there to the universe.
Like, not crisis, but like having like, because you're growing so much in your 20s as a person, you change so much. I always say this, I feel like I, like, every time I look back, like, say on Snapchat, like, a year ago today, every year I'm like, who is she? Like, the way I act, the way I speak, the way I look, I like feel so different every year, I feel like. And I think a lot of people, obviously this is like where your frontal whatever fucking lobe is being developed, and
prefrontal vortex. No, that's something else. Or your lobe. Something.
You know what we're on about though. And like, there's just gonna be a lot of change, and you definitely do have like a lot of identity crises, and I think it goes along with like the whole career thing, money, everything. It's all just like, who am I? What am I doing? Hard. Where am I? What's going on? Yeah,
that is so true. I agree with you totally. Like, it's so difficult.
But it's good. It's good to be growing. Like, if you look, I always thought, like, if I ever look back on my year ago today and I don't feel a change, then I've done something wrong. I think it's good to be growing. Like, I'm not a completely different person, but I can see how I've grown and developed from each year.
Yeah, that's so true. I've never thought of it like that. Like, I look back at my memories and I'm just like, not totally different, but I'm like sometimes the way habits I speak, and like, I'm getting out of bad things and like drinking all the time, and I guess that's good. And like, I'm not the same person.
Yeah, and like, even my YouTube, which I only started in September, so what's that, like 6? Oh no, that's almost a year now actually. But I was watching it the other day, and I was like, I don't know if it's just because I was new to YouTube and I was just like not good at like speaking, but I was like, the way I'm acting, I just don't feel like that's me at all. Like, I was watching them, like, I want to delete all of these already, and it only really posted them in September. Not actually, but like, I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, it's a funny old time, but like, it is great to be like this, because it makes you who you are.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. I think we got to see the fun in things. Like, we've got so many opportunities now. If you want to do something, and this is what links what I've not said. If you want to do something now that's very adventurous, you've got to do it now. Because when you're in your 30s, when you're in your 40s, you've got family, you've got bills to pay, you've got mortgage. Do you know what I mean? Like, now's the time to take that risk.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you're getting pressure from people or other, like, family members that tell you, like, this isn't right for you, this isn't what you want to do, I think you just need to, like,
if you feel like this is what you want to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of people really value their family stuff, but that doesn't always mean it's right and whatever. Like, a lot of people will, especially some people aren't as like risky and don't take risks, so then when they see you doing that, they might try and go, whoa, like, calm down. Obviously, some people have complete opposite families where they're like, take risks, you should do this, you should try this. But if you do have a family that is a bit more like, I don't know, like, obviously they might actually have good advice, but I think if you know deep inside, or you speak to other people and they're like, no, I think this is good, just go with what you feel, because like you said, it's the most important time to be taking risks and doing things and whatever. Like you said, there's no bills, you don't have anyone to look after. Like, if you fall down, you can just easily come back up. Like, it's fine. And failing is good. Failure is great, actually. Like, really great. It teaches you so many lessons. If you do something, it doesn't go right, like, it will just teach you so much. Any bad thing that happens in your life is a blessing.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous, because when it's happening, you're like, what the fuck? But anytime something bad happens, it's happening for a reason. It's going to teach you so many lessons in life, like, ridiculous. That's where you grow as a person. If everything was all great and fabulous and amazing all the time, you wouldn't be growing. You wouldn't be changing and evolving. So take the risk, fail, come back, fail, and then it's going to be amazing.
Hell yeah. I think as well, if people, like, say you've got an idea and you're, like, kind of set on it, but people are trying to... like,
shit on it.
Yeah, but, like, also making you doubt what you want to do. Like, I've had a lot of that, like, where I'm like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. With a lot, not just one person, with a lot of older family friends. And they're all, like, to me, like, oh, okay. Like, that sounds, like, good. And it's like, I'm like, shit, is this what I want to do? Like, they ask me, like, what do you want to do? And I explain, this is what I want to do. And then they're just like, they don't want to hear it.
They doubt it, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Then it's like, do I want to do this? But it's like, no, I fucking do want to do this.
I think some people aren't as ambitious, and they don't think about things, and they can't think about you doing it. Like, I don't... Like, a lot of time it's not coming from a place of, like, trying to make you feel like you can't do it. It's just for them, they couldn't do it themselves, I think. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I just think with that, you just need to really think about yourself and what you want to do. And if people are asking you that, but they're, like, putting a feeling behind, do you know what I mean? And making you doubt that and then not actually following that path, please do not do that. Like,
yeah, maybe if that is happening, just try not to... bring it up to those certain people, because obviously it's like a fine line, because sometimes people do actually have, like, not very good smart ideas, because I've definitely been that person to someone that's been like, I don't know if this is great. Like, one of my ex-boyfriends wanted to start a shoe business. He's like, not a business, but like this. He's like, I'm gonna come out with a new shoe range, like, obviously
a brand new shoe.
Yeah, like, obviously you could do that, we could do that, people could do that, and there's, just because it's saturated doesn't mean you can't do it, but, like, certain people are just not
meant for
like,
it.
that sounds so horrible, because we always say anyone can do whatever we want, but I know this person, and I was like, what are you gonna do for a fucking shoe company that's any different? Like, you
and
can't
does
just
he even have
like,
any style?
and, like, you don't have any ambition, you just want to start a shoe company, you have no idea behind it, nothing different. So sometimes that people do have ideas that aren't great, and then
yeah, that's true.
But, like, if you really deep inside know, no, I can do this, I'm ambitious, I want to do this is what I want to do, then try and block it out and just
let it all go.
And don't bring it up to that person again. If they say, so what are you doing again, just be like, just my thing.
Yeah,
like, just whatever.
I think that links to, like, social media as well, like, or maybe you are where you're at. I would assume a lot of people were like, oh yeah, like, older people as well, like, oh yeah, sure? Like,
they still are. They're like, so what do you do again? You, like, get free stuff and post about it. I'm like, yeah, that's how I make a living, getting free stuff and posting it. Like,
just say and go along when you bought.
I actually get really defensive. I need to chill, because then I try and, like, explain myself and, like, prove it, and I need to just start being like,
when people ask it back to Fika, I'm like, well, she gets, like, loads of brands reach out and, like, ads, and then I, like, explain. They're like, oh,
yeah,
and then they're like, what? And
I think I do need to just start, like, just ignoring it, because I get, like, because I think as well I've had it for so long, so now I've actually made it. I'm like, actually,
fuck off.
Yeah, and then now I'm like, right, I just need to relax. I don't need to prove anything to
now
this
you're
person.
at that point. Yeah, you're just.
But yeah,
don't worry, I defend you in a good way. Like,
it's just funny, I didn't realise. And, like, even people my age are like, oh, so you're, like, unemployed. I've had that, like, 3 times. Someone's like, oh my god, unemployed baddie. Oh my god, unemployed. I'm like, I want to punch you in the face right
They probably
now.
just think you're, like, got on the benefits.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Like, I think it's like a Scouse vet, like a northern version.
Yeah, I'm just on benefits making TikTok.
Yeah, I'm just getting my monthly paycheck.
Yeah.
No, everyone would hate you. Imagine.
Yeah. So I actually don't make anyone. I just take your tax money instead.
Oh yeah, but yeah, just don't let people
get to you.
Get to you for real.
For real. But yeah, I think that's the moral story. You're on your own path. It's gonna happen for a reason. There's no need to rush. There's no need to compare. You're a baddie. Everything's gonna work out. That's it. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there,
Right.
guys. All together, we've all got this.
We have.
We're all going
It's
through
going to
it.
be great.
Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll
We'll see you in the next episode.